G'day guys, welcome back. Nice to see you again. Can't really see you, but we imagine you all out there looking at us. All 26,000 of you watching us here today. Marie is the silent wonder today. She's got a little bit of a throat sickness. Can't talk. It's pretty good. I can just talk all the time now and she can just move her lips and I can't hear anything. You want to show?
I can do this voice. That's all, and it's super painful.
That's the maximum you're going to hear. Anyway, today we are in a place called Alui Bay. And we've come up to a place that I've never been to. And here you'll see on the maps, we'll zoom around a bit, but there's this crazy rock formations and fingers and little fjords and what? Oh, yeah, a labyrinth. I'm getting good at lip reading now. It's pretty good. It's taking a new dimension on our relationship. So we're going to cruise around there with Schiehallion. I'll fly a bit with the drone, you'll see this. And it's all quite deep in amongst there, but if we see anything cool, we'll find somewhere to anchor and zip around the dinghy. There are a few like hongs, I call them. You've seen in a couple other videos, little inland lakes that you can maybe sneak into with the dinghy or swim into. I've seen a couple of them on the satellite pictures, so I'm going to look for them, and if not, we're just going to cruise around for a couple of hours and then heading down south, and we're going to do I call it a river passage, but it's just a really narrow waterway that goes between this bay and another bay. It's a shortcut of 10 miles. And I first remember seeing Delos do that maybe 8-10 years ago when they were coming to Indonesia, and I thought, oh, that was amazing. I would love to do that one day, and we're going to do it tomorrow. So that'll all be in the video, and plus we're getting some water, doing some washing. Yeah, not a lot of sailing, but we're doing a lot of boating and exploring. So yeah, enjoy the video, have fun. So we've got Greg and Kik behind us today. They're coming in as well. And we're going into these really narrow passages because I want to look around. There's no wind, so we're pretty safe. But going to have to be a little bit careful because I'm going to fly the drone, obviously, because you really get the best view of this sort of thing and the perspective of how big the boat is in these little zones with the drone. So I'm going to do that. Marie will probably steer a little bit. But there's no wind, so we know that we can just, put it in neutral and drift a little bit, turn around if we need to. 17 meters right here, and it looks sort of consistent all the way. We could actually just anchor here though and go with the dinghy, but it sort of looks cooler with the boat. So we're gonna go with Schiehallion. Anyway, let's see how this goes. Well, we're in this cool little round thing. Greg just passed us over here, and we're going to drop the anchor just around the corner here because we just spotted that you can get into this little entrance. It's just over there. You can't quite see it from here, but there's a little lake in behind there. So we'll drop the anchor and we'll go in with the dinghy and check it all out. Well, it's very still here. Now we drop the anchor and in this little circle of water here. Greg's dropped back inside. Now the engine's off. Wow, it's so still here. So many birds. We're going to jump in the dinghy and go and have a look in that little lake. Oh no, scratch that. I think we're going to jump on the paddle boards. I think the hole we saw is too small to get through in the dinghy. So we'll go and look in there. Take you guys along with the GoPro and we'll see how we look. Look at this place, stunning. And yeah, this is just the first first one that we just arrived at. There's a whole bunch more you can see here on the Google Earth pictures, but it's just unlimited. You could spend days. You could just literally park the boat somewhere and cruise around with paddleboards or dinghy for days and days exploring around here, and no one would know you're here. You're guaranteed not to see any humans anyway, but there's definitely mantas and turtles around. I've seen a few of them. All right. All right, off for a pedal. Alright, there's the spot, guys. It looks to be very low. We're going to have to lie down on the boards and go in this one. A little bit more difficult than the one in Triton Bay, but you never know. Maybe we'll find a dinosaur or something in there that, who knows? Exploration, it's pretty awesome. It's what makes my heart pump. Well, as you can see, it's only about as high as my board. So to go in there, we're going to have to get in the water and just swim beside. I don't know. Marie's going to give it a crack. All right, in you go. Going to scratch your butt though. Look how sharp those corals are.
It's too scary. I can't.
Just go in the water then.
No, I can't.
What? It's too scary.
I can't.
What's too scary?
I'm claustrophobic, you know that. I can't.
It'll take you 20 seconds.
It's too much.
So, she's claustrophobic. Because she's whispering all the time, I'm whispering too, because it's like it's whisper day. But I'm going to go in there because I'm not claustrophobic. It's fine, babe. It's no problem. No. Oh, look at that. Wow, this is so sick. But yeah, really, if the tide's coming in, you're really not getting out of here. Well, I can always dive under that hole, but I can't get the paddleboard out. I'm going to go for a quick paddle around here because I'm not quite sure what the tide's doing. Don't want to get stuck. So I'm going to paddle around quick and then zip back out before I get trapped. I don't know if you guys are getting sick of seeing these, but I'll never get sick of seeing these little hidden gems. These are so cool, so cool. Really just surrounded by cliffs and trees and birds, and the feeling that, yeah, it's like maybe like if I think back when I was a kid to making a treehouse or putting a wigwam, a teepee in the backyard, and you really feel like no one can watch you, parents can't see you, and you know, no one knows what I'm doing right now. No one can hear me, no one can see me, and I'm just in my own little paradise, and that is amazing. I mean, you feel like that on a sailboat quite a lot in the middle of the ocean as well, but in here, amazing. Yeah, you do your bird. Sorry for being in your little zone here, because this is probably your little dojo, but I got to come and check it out. I'll be out of here soon. I can see Marie out there. She's tempted to come in, but she doesn't like going in the cave. Ooh. Doop, 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 doop. Wow, look at this zone. Full of stalactites. Whoa. So sick. Now see, that's the hidden gem that you find coming in places like this. Look at this place. This is amazing. This is a natural paradise that I'm guessing very, very few people have seen. Maybe no one. Who knows? I'm sure some people have, but wow, I feel pretty honoured. All right, time to head back out now. I'd love to stay longer, but I really don't want to get trapped in here. So I feel like the other guys are waiting for me. I don't really like to do adventures without Marie now. So I've left her out there and I'll get back out there and we'll go for something together. You really can't see where the entrance is even. It's over there in the corner. Just under those trees like a black hole. You really can't see it until the angle's right. Pretty cool. I found a cave with stalactites.
Finally time to explore together.
Such an incredible place. It's just magical, and all these fingers you could really, like I said before, you could feel like you could explore here for weeks. Look at all this stuff. We're just in amongst it all now. We're going to go in another one now. It's a bit longer one. It's got a few offshoots and fingers. Probably get back in the dinghy and explore a bit more there. And it's just cool. Have some lunch afterwards and yeah, magic. Pretty stoked you came and had a look around this place today. Okay. Okay, so stay on the left a little bit. Just take it easy. It's no big deal. Pretty narrow through here, pretty shallow as well, but we're making it 4.5 meters. It's enough. Yeah, the cliffs here are pretty crazy. Wow, what a spectacular place. Those cliffs in front of us. No, it gets shallow about another 30 metres ahead of you. It probably goes to fuck all.
Okay, game over.
I don't know, put it about 20 metres. You can turn it off.
After dropping the anchor, We decided to have some lunch before to go for further explorations around, cause no explorators can be good with an empty stomach.
We've got soursop. In Indonesia it's called sirsak. Papaya, avocados, carrots, ginger, potatoes, onions, garlic, cabbage, bananas, dragon fruit, turmeric, lemons. Everything to stay healthy. And yet Marie's sick. Strange that. You must need some more turmeric. Lunch is smelling good. We're having yellow rice, tuna, eggplants, tomatoes, a bit of a mix. It's pretty Indonesian anyway. She's using her favourite spice mix, bumbu barley. It's going to be good. Yeah, but I said we were going to have yellow rice and tuna like we cooked it ourselves.
Because we are lazy.
Lunch done. Time to jump in the dinghy and see what we can find in this remote area.
Like a little boy, huh? That's what you're thinking. Like a kid. Yes. Never grow up. Never grow up. This is unbelievable. So sick.
This place is just unbelievable. You can really easily be lost if you are not memorizing your way. We start to understand why they call that Alice in Wonderland. This place is a huge labyrinth of river in the middle of nowhere.
We're croc hunting. Watch out. We're looking for crocs. Marie really wants to see one. But not too close. It's pretty awesome. This is little offshoots from the main part, and it's just these little mangrove swampy things. The water's super dirty in here, but they sort of just keep going. They just zigzag around. What is it? Oh, spider. A walking spider.
Couple little cones burning around.
Just that like zigzag backwards and forwards, full flat out in the dinghy though.
It was great on the way back. There's little coves.
Yeah. Imagine having dinghy racing up in here.
I still reckon it's probably not crocodile, but one could definitely live here.
Not like, no, because it's
There's
not
no
really,
shallow bits.
it's not muddy, but it's some mangroves, but the water's definitely not clear.
They could certainly live here.
I definitely wouldn't want really be that keen on swimming here.
No, I won't be getting my lure.
Crazy place. What a bastard. Yeah. Selfish bloody tree. It's fallen down right across the road. Only had a chainsaw. Pet beaver. That's what we need. We are in a different world, a different realm, a whole different scenario. Still didn't see a crocodile though. Oh, it goes further. I thought that was it. Alright, the journey continues. Lots of mosquitoes. Hear that?
You have probably 10 or 15 mosquitoes.
Yeah, where should we go?
Back to Schiehallion. Time is running fast and we want to reach a place that has normally fresh water to fill up the boat today.
So I've anchored up here in this beautiful little bay. It's close to the river entrance that goes through to the other side. And I've been here before. And there used to be 3 houses here. And up on the top of that peak, up there, there's a lookout, and the families that lived here used to make their money off people going up to the lookout, and also water. There's a spring here. But as you can see, this has been left. It's all fallen into the water. But the spring and the pipeline's still here, so we're here doing some washing and picking up some water for the boat. I'll get 120 litres, 3 jerry cans, and we'll be good for a couple more weeks. Pretty handy too, you can just roll straight up with the dinghy. How's it going, babe? It's spring water, probably got a bit of limestone in it. It comes from up the hill. They're pretty good to drink. The last month or so we've just been drinking rainwater that we've caught. So this has got a bit more minerals in it, it'd be good for us. And yeah, it's not rainy season, although it has been raining a lot, so we've just been collecting it, but we can't really rely on the fact. We're going up north and doesn't tend to rain a lot up there, so we're getting enough that even if it doesn't rain we should be okay. All right, I'll fill up these next bottles. Alright, I'm going to go and drop this water in the boat and come back for another load. It's just so beautiful here. It's just incredible. Everywhere we've been today is just National Geographic. Birds everywhere, no people. Haven't seen anyone else apart from Marie and Kik and Greg today. Wow, what a fantastic ending to the day. Look at this sunset. We just finished the water, we just finished showering, washing our clothes, and we're just going out a couple of 100 meters to anchor where there's a bit more space. But look at this, we'll come around the corner now. Look at this, it's just amazing. What do you reckon, babe? Look at this. All right, down with the anchor. Right guys, I think we'll call it quits there for a day. I was going to show you going through this river and stuff for tomorrow, but I think we packed in quite a lot for today. And also we've been making like crazy long 25, I think the last video is nearly 30 minutes, and it's a bit too long. I always sort of think, oh, I can't cut it in half because the story's not right, blah, blah, blah. But still, it ends up being like 3 days of editing to a 30-minute video. So this one probably more like 12, 15, which is what I planned on doing. Anyway, so yeah, we'll stick to that. And then going through the river and heading up north and all that, we'll just put that in the next video. You guys will see it all anyway, so all good. Thanks to patrons. Awesome. Obviously I say that every week, but we appreciate you guys every week. It looks more and more likely, well, by the time you see this, I'll probably be in Darwin, and then my bank account will just be hemorrhaging money like it's going out of fashion. Last time I was in Australia was probably 4 or 5 years ago, and even then it was expensive, but I heard it's just gone off the hook since COVID. Everything's just crazy expensive, so I'll probably just go bankrupt there trying to get the boat all sorted out. So yeah, all the patrons and PayPal supporters, big thumbs up. I'll put both of them up. Here's the tip of the next thumb. They're both here. Really couldn't do it without you, and really stoked you guys enjoy the content. The channel's still growing. Just, you know, we're not like booming it like some channels do, but we're really consistently and getting really good messages from all you guys, and super stoked. Really makes us happy. I'm gonna get her to say something, but she can't say anything, so we just have to wave, and we'll see you next week. Bye. Morning guys, morning. It's about 6:20 a.m. Sun's not quite come up yet, and pulled up the anchor, and I'm just moving slowly over to get ready to go through this channel, the Alui Passage, I think it's called, something like that. And yeah, Marie's feeling more sick today than she was yesterday. She couldn't talk yesterday, but she's feeling worse today, so she's staying in bed. So I'm doing this through here solo. Well, Greg and Kick, they'll be in front of me. But so I'm filming all this. I've set up a few cameras around. So we've got one GoPro here. Push record on that one. And I've got one up there on the HF aerial. Push record on that one in a minute. And then I'll put the drone up as well, but I probably won't fly the drone. I'll probably have too much to do, so I'll just leave that static up above there somewhere. Should be all good. We'll see how we go. It's a beautiful day for it. All our washing from yesterday hanging up like a proper gypsy boat. Greg and Kick just got their anchor up and coming around the corner. That was pretty cool, eh? Well, we got through there pretty good. Marie's actually woken up and come and help steer. Thought she was going to stay in bed. It's pretty shallow right here at the end. Unfortunately the drone battery just got really low. A bit weird. Maybe that battery's on the way out. Anyway, I had to land it before this final part, but anyway, you get the drift. I think you got some good shots with the drone from the first 80% of it. Yeah, pretty awesome. The current's relatively strong. You probably can't see that on camera, but I've been through there in the dinghy when it was like a river, and it's really scary coming around those corners because it really washes you around the corner. So you sort of got to pre-steer into the corner to get sideways, and then sort of like rally drive through them. Got to get sideways before, and in the middle of the corner, opposite lock, steer the other way, cut across. It's pretty cool. Today it was current, but it's not as strong as I've seen it in other times. But that's the point, you know, you want to go through right on high tide so that that water's not yet rushing. After an hour or two of the tide moving, it's really flying through there. Oh, we're on 8 meters again already, so that's pretty cool. Sunshine. Why can't we see anything? Yeah, it's like a beautiful day anyway. It's about 7 o'clock now, and yeah, good start to it. Hope you guys enjoyed that little river. I still call it a river. It sort of seems like a river just because the current's ripping through and it's really narrow. But the bird life and that through there was pretty crazy. Yeah, really cool experience. It's you know, you're out in the boat 50 miles from land, and you're sort of worried about a ship that's 5 miles away, and then you start doing stuff like this in Raja Ampat, and it's just you know, you've got rocks 7 meters away from you and you're going at 5 knots with the current and you can't stop. Different perspective for sure, but it's good to learn all that stuff.